first episode of Hempstead Road Live for 2022. We are so excited to be back for you. We have a great show lined up for you. With two bands playing for us tonight with students from the second year course, we have Ribcage and Beef for us. But for playing for us tonight, we have Beef, everyone. Let's have a round of applause.
We are Beef, and we are the beefiest boys with the beefiest noise. We're serving you tonight one of our prime cuts. We have Jude doing the cooking, Adam adding the seasoning, and I'll be your waiter for the evening. This is Mask. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am under your thumb, to my freedom I'm numb. The lights off, I'm too blind to see through and too fun to seem like to reject. When you say you're perfect, you can't help but betray that I am just your prey. So that when the mascots slip, I see you and you do flip. I am under your thumb, to my freedom I'm numb. Rules for thee and not for me, I see your hypocrisy. The lights off, I'm too blind to see through and too fine. It's pointless to ask that you take off your mask. It's pointless to ask that you take off your mask. It's pointless to ask that you take off your mask. It's pointless to ask that you take off your mask, so that when the mascots slip, I see you and you do flip. I am under your thumb, to my freedom I'm numb. Rules for thee and not for me, I see your hypocrisy. The lights off, I'm too blind to see through, too blind. So that when the mascots slip, I see you and you do dip. To see like to reject when you say you're perfect. Rules for thee and not for me, I see your hypocrisy. You can't help but betray that I am just your prey. It's pointless to ask if you take off your mask. It's pointless to ask that you take off your mask.
So now joined with us on the sofa, we have Beef. Can I just say, guys, that was amazing. That was really, really good. Just tell us your names, really. From you.
Thank you. I'm Tom.
I'm Adam.
And I'm Jude.
So, tell us about the band name. Where did it come from?
I think we were recording a song in one of the studios, and we were with the tech students, and we were bouncing names. It was just me and Jude at this point. We were a two-piece. And we were just bouncing names off of each other, and we were thinking the police, pigs. We thought we can't do pigs, cow, and then beef. And we just liked it because it was snappy and it was stupid. And then we thought we've got to make it even more stupid because we can't take anything seriously. And we spelled it BEAF.
So, Tom, Adam, and Jude, tell us about how long you've been together and how long you've been playing for.
Yeah, so we were. At the start of last year, there were too many drummers in our side of the year, so I started as a drummer, Jude started as a drummer as well. And I could already play a little bit of bass, and I'd already written a couple of my own songs, so we thought I'd start playing the bass. So we started off as a two-piece, and then we wrote a song together, and we thought, yeah, there's actually something here.
And what about your instruments? How long have you been playing the instruments for?
I've been playing drums for 9 years, since I was about 10. And then I've been playing the bass since, I think I started picking up guitar and bass in quarantine and writing my own songs as well.
I've been playing guitar for about maybe 8-9 years, but I've only really been taking it seriously for a few years. So,
Started yesterday. I'm actually quite the genius now. I started about like 5 years ago, but it's been a bit on and off, like years out kind of thing. but luckily I've not lost much. So
And how has the music course at West Herts College helped you guys as musicians?
It's been fantastic because, especially our tutors are great. Great people, and they've helped us out, not just with music, but also stuff in our personal lives and with COVID and everything. And we've all been through issues and helping us out with that. And I've really enjoyed the course.
I'd like to thank Jason Houlihan, because he was the one who helped us with another song, Terry's Place, and he really put us he instilled us with a lot of confidence, and he said he thinks it could be something good, something big. So I think.
And Dan Ford as well, and Flo, of course. All of our tutors, they've been great to us. Yeah.
And I want to know about the song tonight. Really, how did you create it? What was it about?
I think this is one of the songs that I did completely by myself. Yeah, so it was just mucking about on the bass and came up with this simple idea. It's just, it's a 3-note 5/16 pattern. You double it, it becomes 5/8. So it's just playing that and then mucking about. And I didn't set out to create something in an odd time signature, but it just worked really well.
And what advice would all of you give to students who would want to go into the music industry or study music?
Well, I'd really recommend West Herts' course. I think it's great. Other than that, just play, basically.
I would say, yeah, you got to keep practicing your instrument. It'll get you good, because you don't want to be that guy on stage messing it up in front of the rest of your band.
What's next for you guys after West Herts? Are you staying together? Are you splitting apart? What's going to happen?
I think we're all sort of. For me, I'm getting offers from universities right now. I know that Adam is as well. Jude.
What am I doing? Well, I'm probably going to try and perfect my Polish. Try and teach some Polish people some English, and then get some gigs. Get my barista license. That's about it. Yeah.
Well, I think, we're going to continue Beef after we finish the course.
Yeah, I was looking at the HND at West Herts. I think that's something I'm taking a serious look at. And
higher education.
Yeah, in music.
Amazing. Tell us, what are your favourite bands? Do you guys have the same one? Do you look up to, or separate ones?
I think we've all got slightly different taste in music. I like a lot of metal, and particularly for the drums in that, I like Meshuggah, Mastodon, Gojira, bands like that. But then I also like a lot of rock, and I also like a lot of singer-songwriters like Elliott Smith. But yeah, definitely a lot of rock, and particularly on my drumming, Led Zeppelin and John Bonham was definitely the biggest influence, and those were the first songs I learned to play.
Black Sabbath, definitely. I love Johnny Cash and Bob Marley and the Wailers. They're definitely my two favourites. I think I like as for drumming style, that's what's inspired me and my favourite bands in that, Bill Ward from Black Sabbath, Led Zeppelin's John Bonham.
I think my main inspiration probably for playing guitar would be the sort of classic rock sort of stuff.
Well, there you have it, everyone. That was Beef playing for us tonight. Let's have another round of applause. Next now, we have Ribcage, everyone.
I picked it up slow, but now it's just a ritual. I didn't want the captain's role, but I'll steer us over highs and lows. It's communal, but for you it's individual, and that makes me hysterical. I'm never gonna let you go. My body's gone cold, my body's gone cold, my body's gone cold, and I've lost control. Why do you waste your time? Me, I'm just an animal. Can you realize my head's a goddamn carnival? I really want some little chemical rush. All I really know is that it won't take long. I need you alive. Trust animal. Why'd you waste your time with me? I'm just an animal. Can you realize my head's a goddamn carnival? I really want to let 'em chemical. All I really know is that it won't take long. Are you alive? I'm just a goddamn animal.
Well, that was Ribcage, everyone. Let's have another round of applause. So, first question, guys. There's another interesting name, Ribcage. How did you find the name?
So me, Olaf and Andrew were out for a smoke and we had to think of a name that day, and Olaf was wearing this skeleton top and I was like, how about Ribcage? And they're like, yeah, that sounds good. And then that was the name. That's literally it though.
And describe your genre of the band. What's your genre?
I'd like to think more heavier side of alternative rock.
How did you start to play the instruments that you play now, and do you play any other instruments?
So I'm not actually a singer. I'm actually a guitarist, but I play guitar, drums, bass.
I had a guitar since I was 8 and then I never played it until I was 14 because everyone told me, what's the point of having a guitar if you're not going to play it? So I picked it up one day and taught myself on YouTube.
Yeah, around 10, I started playing piano and then moved on to ukulele and guitar through there.
Yeah, I'm not actually a guitarist. I'm a bassist. But I picked up the guitar sort of like during lockdown, and then sort of playing guitar for this band. It's not really special, I guess.
Well, for me, I'm pretty much a drummer all out. I have tried playing keyboard like before drumming, like 4 years ago. Before that, I tried a ukulele. That's how I actually got into music.
And how did you guys become a group? Were you a group before? How did you all meet in college? Or?
So last year, first year of our course, me and Amy were in a band together, and that worked fairly well. And I wanted to play with Andrew, so we got Andrew into the band, and Igor, and yeah, then Sam.
I was in a band before this at the beginning of the year, but then I left, and then I joined this band because they needed a singer. And
the song you played tonight, is there a special meaning behind it?
Yeah, well, Biff and Clyro had quite a big influence on me and how I play. And essentially, there's a lot of issues with the band, so I kind of just put the song forward so we could all sort of learn it because we didn't have anything written.
And what artists have inspired you to play the music that you play today?
For me, it was John Bonham from Led Zeppelin.
Kind of what influenced my playing most would be really smaller indie and pop punk bands, stuff like Modern Baseball, for example.
I have been playing guitar since I was about 7, but I really got into it around 2017 when me and my dad went to see Foo Fighters live at West Ham Stadium.
I really like this band Bleachers. You can find them on SoundCloud and Spotify. Apart from that, I really got into punk music the first time I started listening to alternative, but I really like everything.
What are your plans after college? Are you guys thinking about going into higher education or?
I plan on working more. I'm a tutor at the moment, so tutoring and also being in bands, sessioning maybe as well. Just keeping doing music.
No comment.
No comment.
I'm going to university for event management and bass guitar. sort of, yeah, I want to get more into like the behind the scenes sort of stuff.
Amazing.
For me, I'm not going to go to higher education. I was a bit like on the fence, like should I not? In the end, I was just like, I think I would prefer working as well. Not as a tutor, but I wouldn't mind being in either this band or another band playing more variety songs.
And have you guys ever been like played in a gig, or would you like to?
Yeah, we played a gig the other week actually. It was a college one. We played down at the Flag at O'Neill's. So yeah, played a 4-song set, and really good set, really good songs, good time.
What technical skills have you learnt in this college being a music student?
I've definitely learned how, on the guitar, I've definitely learned how to be a better musician in more than just one genre, more than just rock, metal, more into like, again, funk, more into pop, more into indie and all that kind of stuff, jazz as well.
Well, for me, it actually hasn't been about the music itself. It's about gaining that confidence and making friends and learning, well, mostly making friends with different musicians.
Just learning to work with people. All the music I've done before was kind of like solo project stuff, so having to work with different musicians just taught me a lot.
Yeah, I've definitely learned like a lot of technical skills, and it's like pushed me into other genres I wouldn't necessarily, want to play. It's also taught me like just the fundamental skills and stuff like that.
For me, it's similar to Andrew. Going into this pushed me more into the metal side and the heavier side of music. But I mainly learned more about the rhythm. Like 4 years ago when I was just starting, my rhythm wasn't too bad, but I wanted to improve it. That's why I went to this college. Also, I really enjoyed being in bands and getting to network with other people that I mainly would never approach. So I'm happy that I got some new friends.
And there you have it, everyone. That's Ribcage playing for us tonight. Another round of applause for them, as well as Beef, who played for us as well. A special thank you. I've been your host, Ria Soni, and this is my last show for you all. We'll see you next March with another host for you, Emma Wookie. Thank you so much.